My name is Morgan Hoenig, and I have MogoOrganic Farm here in Mount Pleasant, Iowa, and I grow vegetables and fruits and anything else that I can plant in the ground. I started 3 years ago, and this is my first year as a full-time farmer. I've got 3 acres tilled up right now, but I've got 120 acres to expand onto, so I'm hoping to grow much more. Right now I've got peas, artichokes, green beans, onions, leeks, garlic, tomatoes, potatoes, about anything. Anything I find in the seed catalog, I can't really resist. So I've worked a lot with Janet Smith at our local extension office, and she's been a good friend because of the Master Gardener program, especially.
Morgan was in our Master Gardener class, I think it's probably about 4 years ago. And what made Morgan just stand out is that most of our Master Gardeners they look at Master Gardening as a retirement project. And Morgan quickly became the sweetheart of our Master Gardeners because she is the youngest Master Gardener.
Part of the program is you go up to Iowa State and you work with a lot of different professors, the entomologists and the soil people. I don't remember everybody's name, but it was really neat to get to go take those classes and learn from professionals up at Iowa State. So the Master Gardener program was just it was a really good networking thing for me because I got to know a lot of other people who were interested in what I was interested in. And I also got to figure out, I got to know the different people who could answer questions that I might have coming down the road. So
I met Morgan via Janet Smith. Janet Smith at the time was the County Extension Director for Henry County, and they had a business plan competition in Mount Pleasant Chamber of Commerce. She had been a finalist in that competition, and what was at stake was a few $1,000s for her, and they wanted somebody to help her with her business plan.
After I won a business plan competition with my local chamber office, they introduced me to a mentor to help me with my business, and Marcia from the Value Added Agriculture program was big help, and she introduced me to a lot of people who could help me with my organic questions, with my soil fertility questions, and business questions as well.
Really what I wanted to do initially was to show her where maybe she was a little bit insufficient in her business plan, help coach her in some ways that I felt she could improve that business plan. See, and we learned something in developing that business plan. Cut expenses, cut expenses.
And time, it's time management. These tools are saving me time. Right. The business plan just kind of was an idea. I just thought maybe if I could get money to build a cold frame, that would be great. And when I won, the chamber office and Marcia and a bunch of other people really pushed me into becoming a real life business. When I was in college, I visited a CSA farm, and it was up in Decorah, Iowa. And that idea, the CSA, sort of was stuck in my head. And so my business plan was about becoming a CSA farm. CSA is it means community supported agriculture. So I have shareholders in my farm, members of the community, who all pay for vegetables in advance, and then I'll deliver produce throughout the summer. They'll get 10 deliveries, 10 big baskets full of vegetables every other week throughout the summer. So
I'd love that we had 100 more Morgans who were our clients as well as our supporters. Morgan, I think, went from being a recipient to receiving education and that technical support she needed to giving back to whether it's teachers through the Extension's having an ag academy here that has visited her farm. And I just think it's just wonderful when you have someone who sees their career as their volunteer activities, and it's just a way of life for Morgan, and she's done a lot to promote healthy eating in our community.
Thank you, everybody at Extension.